Alrighty. I think we're up and running. Hey, I'm literally just posting on Amina. It is fate. Hey, Grace. I'm packing 18 things in my purse. I think you guys can see a little bit more now. There we go. Grace, come on, you got the whole room. Professional. I'm down for them whenever you guys are. It's funny, I was grocery shopping by myself last night, and when I was in the frozen section, I saw a bunch of kid cuisines, and I wanted to stop and take a picture, but like people were staring. But I thought of it. Hey! How you guys doing? Who's done with school? I know some people are done. I'm done. Kind of. The one time in my life people actually text me. Oh man. I finished my regular college, and then I have a farm animal class at the end of June, or the middle of June, and then I have to study for my boards. So my friend... Oh my god. She actually just joined Amino, and I'm very excited because I've been trying to get her to join for freaking months. I'm glad you didn't burn the house down. Funny story, I did that once. Not the whole house, but there's a lot of black billowing smoke in the kitchen. Because we just got a new microwave, and I totally thought I sent it for 50 seconds, and I set it for 50 minutes, and then I forgot, and I made charcoal instead of popcorn. So one of my college friends, the one I talk about often, be enlisting her help tonight on art things because I need it. And oh yeah. Pyrite. Alright, so the new commission type, I still haven't decided on a price yet, but hopefully I'll do my first one tonight. So some of you know my mom works as a school nurse, and you know those little hello, my name is stickers, like the visitor tags? They gave me one, and like an idiot, I accidentally wrote Aquavelle and not Victoria on it, and then since I already messed it up, I drew like a little wolf, and I thought that'd be actually a really cute little badge idea, so I went out and bought some. So they'd be like little headshot / busts of anybody's character with their name written on it too. I'm a dork. I thought they were funny. But then the sticker would be peeled off and then put on cardstock, like printy cardstock, and then laminated. Yeah, I'm trying to decide, because this is... Oh, my thing fuzzed out. That's annoying. Hold on. Stay focused. I just don't know. That's for size reference. That's my hand. I don't know how much to charge for them yet, which is why I haven't made like an official post about them. I also don't know how good they're going to be, so I'm going to do like a little badge experiment. Since it's not marker paper, I want to see how much. Let's see how much pencil erases, which is nice. And I want to see what things bleed or look weird. Marker time. I don't even know if these three colors go together, but we'll find out. 7? Don't make me do math. Yeah, 45 or 46. I'd love to make you buttons. But I also don't want you to feel pressured, like, in any way, shape, or form. Buttons. Me. This is cool that it acts like marker paper, kind of. Awesome. That's all I needed to know. Neat. It's funny, I went through a period of time where the only thing people commissioned me for were buttons, and then, I legit haven't made buttons in forever. It's been a very long time. I miss them. Ooh, I need to do that. I usually, because I wear hats all the time, I usually put them on my hats. If Brad has a little furry character form, then yes, totally. I'm not good with drawing mech stuff. I can sign it instead of my art signature. It could be Liberty Neutral. I love your new profile picture, by the way. Yes. Oh, so I forgot to mention a little thing. I'm talking with somebody going back and forth. I don't know if they might be commissioning me. So if I do get a commission midstream, I'll start working on the commission instead of like personal stilly stuff. Now you made me want popcorn. That's not fair. Why is it so fuzzy? It looks really fuzzy on my iPad. I don't know why. I'm not good enough to troubleshoot it, so hope it fixes itself. Oh, I finished a commission earlier. It's funny, I was actually planning on doing the commission on stream. But I'm a really bad person, and I sat down and I was just going to do the background, and I accidentally did the whole thing. It's for a user named Shasta the Sabertooth Cat on Furry Meet. That was my cat. That's what he does. Just wait for the light to not be angry for a split second. Or we can just stay angry and make it look terrible. You know, whatever works. Never mind. I'll be posting it later. But I used watercolor for first time in years. I promise it looks so much better than the way I made it look on screen. It looked really bad on stream. I mean, technically. Yeah, I got those new, you know, there's probably a very professional name that I just don't know what they're called. The little paintbrushes that have the end where you can put the actual liquid, like mixed watercolor paint, like diluted in the paintbrush itself, and then the use. Honestly, I really like the effect. Oh, is that what they're called? I like them. I would get them again. I need to get more colors though. But yeah, it's actually the second state badge. Oh, man. Yeah, I always tell anybody if I'm streaming, because otherwise it just sounds like I'm talking to myself in my room, which I technically am, but still. Fun fact, when I draw faces, I always draw the nose before I draw the muzzle, and I end up always redrawing the nose, but I like to have an anchor point with the false nose first. I think this is the first time I've ever sketched something on stream. Is that correct, or am I lying? I can't remember. Finals week has killed me. Yeah, it's the second ever state badge. The first one was Montana, and don't quote me, I have to go, and Washington State. This one's Washington State. The second one. I'm gonna turn my thingy down all the way and see if that makes it less angry or not. There we go. That's slightly better. Oh yeah, the Wyoming guy. I felt so bad for him. I was telling them one of my friends wanted to buy or make their own state badge. Oh, thank you guys. I hope it looked better. The first time I put it on there, it looked like really ultra contrast and not really that great. Yeah, so my friend who lives in Wyoming. Oh, Jesus. Wanted to either make his own or buy a state badge. And he lives in Wyoming. So he's like all excited about it whenever. And then 10 minutes later he messages me with, wait a minute, Wyoming is literally just a rectangle. And when I looked it up, I was like, oh yeah, it's like, I was thinking of Colorado shape, where I'm like, I can kind of make it look nicer, but no, it's Wyoming. It's nothing wrong with it, but it's this shape. Unfortunately. So I think he's probably gonna do something else. Get rid of that ugly nose. I haven't drawn this small in a very long time. This is the size I usually do for stickers or buttons, which I haven't done either one of those in a while. Yeah. Oh man. So badly. So next Wednesday, well, this Wednesday coming up, I'm gonna be going to graduation for college, and a part of me wanted to take this with me and just carry it as I went and got my diploma. Not that I think college was a mistake, but there was definitely a lot of stressful moments, and I thought that'd be really funny. With my luck, I get kicked out or something. Thinking until like 9:30. Oh man, I'd probably do that. I'll just have to get extra studying done the day before. Oh yeah, man, if we waited for me to get 5,000 subs, we'd all be like 80. Yeah, I can't believe I was looking at my followers yesterday or the day before and I like almost choked. Like I was expecting maybe my whole time on there I get maybe 50 followers, and just the fact that like it's really really cool. I'm so happy that I'm on this app. Like it's been such an awesome experience and it's such a good community. She bald. This is messing me up. Oh, this is a little bit more harder than I thought it was going to be. A little bit harder. Thinking of maybe making either the hello my name is, like highlighting it to be light blue, or coloring like this part in to be light blue. Hey Lila! I'm trying to think if there's any. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this will be the first one. I'm gonna offer these up as commission types, but I still have to figure out like a decent price for them. Trying to see if there's any cool commissions I haven't uploaded yet that I could show you guys. Yo, I've been thinking about that ever since one of you, I can't remember which one mentioned it first, but one of you guys mentioned it, and now I can't stop thinking about it, and I want to know what it is. Just saying. No pressure. No pressure. I thought they'd be fun because they're cute and they're little. Like, they're definitely not one of my more serious badges, but I kind of like the idea of something like smaller because I make the mistake of, for my own personal badges, making them just way too huge. Like, I've had to scrap a couple ideas because they were literally like the size of the whole paper. Yeah, I should write this in pencil first. Mm-hmm. I'm sure. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Let's see if this one works out a little bit better. There we go. That sounds so cool. Julia's here! Oh, that's gonna be such a cool event. I'm definitely gonna watch the heck out of that. That was me my first stream. And like, cause I've always been told I sound like a boy, so I didn't want to stream for the longest time because I thought I sounded like a boy. I still do, but I've kind of gotten over it, I guess. So my friend Julia finally joined Furry Mina after me pestering her for a very long time. And I'm so excited that she's here. I'm going to share her post right now while I'm thinking of it. When I find my phone, there it is. Her username is Kamook. And she just joined, I think, 3 days ago. Unless I'm an idiot and it was more or less than that time. Her art is absolutely incredible. Like, not fair. I think Julia's heard this story before, but I'm not sure if I told you guys yet. I have a group of friends, and the 3 of them are transgender. I'm cisgender. I'm the only one of all 4 of us who's ever been misgendered in public. So I get sirred very often, even if I'm wearing like very feminine clothes, which is not very often, but like I get sirred quite a bit. And they like jokingly tease me about it because it's a little bit ridiculous. Yeah, my voice is like naturally low, and then as soon as I go through a drive-through, I magically turn to an 8-year-old. Talent. If I ever win the lottery, I'm gonna pay somebody just to do the line work of things because I hate doing line work. Yeah, it happens so many times. It's crazy. Even at like the vet office, and it's actually so bad that at my externship, if somebody like was asking one of the techs something or a doctor and they went, "Sir," I turned around, even though they were very much not talking to me. Good times. Ooh, I wonder if I should extend the line work with a, what's the word? Why is the word not there? White gel pen. That'd be kind of cute. I'm actually kind of excited about these. I might do like an Iron Artist thing where I like offer or something, I don't know. Ooh, I can use my tape. I got this holographic space tape that I could use as a frame. I think that'll work. I'm gonna try it. Yeah, definitely, if you guys are doing anything, please give me ideas of how much I should charge for these. Because I'm really bad at coming up with prices. Because they are tiny. I mean, they're still going to be backed on cardstock and laminated and hole punched and all that, but they're not, like, huge. that's awesome. Yeah, if Carmel had more infield opportunities, I totally would have done that as well. We're kind of like in the sticks up here. I really like the way that looks. I'm very excited. Fun fact, I had to find these. I had to drive about an hour to the nearest Walmart because Staples and Rite Aid and every other office supply store place had these, but where this part takes up the whole middle, so I wouldn't have been able to draw on it. So I had to drive an hour just to get these, so I got 2 packages, so now I have like 60 of these. Not that I expect them to be that wildly popular, but I don't want to be driving up there again for a very long time. Not a Walmart fan. Too crowded. Too many things happening at once. I'm gonna annoy Julia for a second. Yeah, I used to want to be a veterinarian, and then once I got into school, I realized I'm definitely not intelligent enough to become one, but maybe someday once I learn more and get more experience. That's the plan. That's maybe the plan. We shall see. Can someone live at my house and do my line work for me? I'll pay you with art. And you get to hug a bulldog. So that's a plus. Please. I hate line work. I don't know why. It's always been my least favorite thing to do of all the things. Unless it's like I do the Asian American type of line work thing. And I love the way that looks, but I don't. Yeah, I hate it. I don't know, I just hate it. I like the idea of it. I like it when it's done. But while I'm doing it, I'm like seriously questioning why I do art ever. I just don't like line work at all. I'm such a baby. I'm totally down. The more the merrier. I feel like I'm one of those people, if I had the resources, I would have like a million pets, and they would all be very well taken care of. It wouldn't be like an animal hoarder situation, but it would be like a you live in a zoo, Akwi, what are you doing kind of situation. So little, I had to like hunch over it. Boop. I actually really, once I get a job and have like steady income, I really want to go to Anthrocon because it's only, I think it's in Pennsylvania, right? So that's only like a couple hours drive from where I live. I plan on going with one of my friends and, like, you know, taking off from work or whatever, because I really do want to go to a con. I think the first time I go, I'll be, like, having fun, like, just being there. But I actually would really love to be in the dealer's den at some point in my life. Oh yeah, Julie, I wanted to bother you and I didn't know which method to text you in, so I just waited for you to come back. Can you put your mind to how much I should charge for these? Because you know I trust your judgment. Once it's, like, all done and everything. Yeah, I actually think I would do the white gel pen for other ones too, because I actually think it's really kind of cool. I might make a poll. What size am I using? Why am I using a 2? Yeah, it happened because I was an idiot at my mom's school and I wrote the wrong name on the thing, and then I just drew a little, like, wolf on it, because at that point I already messed it up. I'm sure someone else has done it, though. I'll have to go on Amino and, like, check it out. But yeah, I think they're fun. I like it. And I have these pens, so I could write the name of your character in your character's colors, probably. Unless they're, like, white. In which case I probably won't. I'll just have, like, do their eye color or something like that. Because I have dark gray, but I didn't even use that on here because I'm afraid it's not going to come up very well. Yeah, that's true. I don't know how streaky this paper gets with full coloring. I'll have to, like, try it out and see. What colors? How dark is this? A chihuahua. Eh. Maybe it'll dry nicer. It looks kind of yuck. Yeah, because I'm actually gonna take this sticker off and put it on a piece of, like, colored cardstock to make it have, like, a border. And then I'm gonna laminate that whole piece. That's the plan. Sometimes I'll even cheat and, for when I use the hollow laminate, I'll put that over because it's self-adhesive, and then any of the white gel accents I actually do on top of the hollow. And then once I laminate over it, the white stays, like, super crisp. That's what I did when I redid the Aqui tail wag badge, when I redid her tail. I touched up all the white, and it ended up looking really nice. I was happy with it. I look like a weird little raccoon right now. Like, hunched over my work. I'm, like, kind of glad you guys can't see me. Little gopher. Hello. Thank you for coming. Actually, I think I'm going to do this on a little piece of white paper first and then do the galaxy background thing with the tape. What was I going to use this for? So since this is a new piece of paper or a new type of paper, I'm going to leave that there for a little while to dry, kind of, because I'm afraid. While I'm waiting for that to hopefully dry, and show you guys what I had planned for another badge type. Since I have a headshot badge of Aqui that I like, and a full body, but I don't have any like full body with background. And it's super fuzzy again. I'm trying to get better with making things a little bit more dynamic as far as like, because a lot of times when I draw Aqui, it's she's sitting or standing, which that's usually me too, but just I know I have to change mine too because it's still like everybody who's ever bought art from me knows my real name, but like it seems kind of funny. It's like I'm advertising a YouTube channel and it's Victoria Daly. I'm gonna gently try to erase this. Look, they have daily hours. It's kind of like your last name. What? Why? Don't give me like anxiety like that. What's the matter? I don't have one. I don't think I have one anymore. I need to get one. Oh no, Julia, you've been silenced too. It happens. It happened the first or second stream. I guess if you send too many in a row, YouTube gets angry and it censors you. Yeah, I'm like erasing as gently as my man hands let me. Oh my god, really? That's my DeviantArt art is horrible. It's like 10 years old. Oh my god. I don't even think I have that many prints available. I think I made one. erasing in tiny little spurts. There we go. Uh-huh. See those two holes? My bulldog decided it was time for her to get attention instead of my art. Time to color. I actually want to see how accurate this is to the actual paper that I'm using, since this is really new. What color is 203? 203, there's 204, so that's close. Alright. It's a little bit darker, but that's not terrible. I can live with that in my life. I've had highlighters explode in my scrub packet, and I'm fluorescein stained for the rest of the day. I've had that happen. I don't recommend that happening to you. It's not fun. I've never had an alcohol marker explode on me, though. Did you? Because I might need to be aware of that. Because I'm the idiot that'll use, like, bright colors as I'm wearing, like, white. No! Alcohol! Oh, I love Hamilton. Oh, I have a story, and Julia, you know this story, about the brown marker and the bathroom and how bad it was. And shy little first year dorming by myself. Oh my god, that was... I'm an idiot. Do you remember that? I know I've told you, Julia. I think because, like, of all the things I could have said, what I said was the worst thing to say. And of course it was brown, like, no other color but brown. My life. Oh, Julia, I have to text you something really quick. Yeah. Oh my god. What was I gonna do? Okay, so I think this was my first or second year dorming, so I was still completely in my shell and just terrified of the world and everything. And I was coloring something back when I used colored pencils and then markers, like a little bit, So like just when I started out using just markers. And I was blending with my finger. Well, all my fingers, but with the dark brown, because I always start with the dark brown first. So I had dark brown all over my fingers, my hand, like everything. And then I really had to go to the bathroom. So I went, and there was no toilet paper, so I had to go to another stall and like grab a roll. And this lady came in, she went to use the same stall that I just came out of. And I looked at her and I went, "Oh, don't go in there. There's no toilet paper in there." And she looked down and she saw my hand that was brown from marker and freaked out and left the bathroom. And I just stood there feeling very awkward and sad. And then I went back in my room and I like didn't leave for like hours. I was like, I can never see that person again. But I think if there's anything that accurately sums up my life, it'd be that and our final story, Julia. I can laugh about it more now, the marker thing that she thought I used my hand. But like at the time I was so upset. Oh, the story of my life. Yeah. So if anything like that can happen to a human, it's probably happened to me and or Julia. We do not talk about pinniform plexus, okay? We don't talk about that here. I swear I'm gonna marry that like a guy and they're gonna be like, "Oh, you're not gonna believe what this person texted me once at 3:00 in the morning." And it's gonna be them and I don't know whether I'm gonna love them more or divorce them after that. It's funny, I was going through my the Facebook Messenger app and I showed my mom our exact conversation about our vet final. Because I still haven't actually said what happened on Amino, but I'm planning on making a very silly post about it soon. But how we went from, a week early to a week late. I think what made it worse is that you and I were joking about, like, oh man, how screwed would we be if this week was our final? Ha ha ha. Oh, wait, it is. And it was. Fun times. I feel like I'm going really slow. I don't know why. I'm in like slow motion today. I'm still very proud of that batch. I think because none of my characters have, like, quote-unquote human hair, so whenever I get asked to draw it, I always internally go, like, ooh, like, I hope I can do this, and then I actually really, really like the way it came out. I need a light pink 302. Thank you. Yeah, Amino's been very glitchy for me lately. Like, every time I go to do something, it'll freeze, exit out, and be like, oh, the furry app has stopped. Like, all the time. It's mucho annoying. They might be upgrading or something, I hope. Oh my god. I kind of wish there was a way we could share the voice text that we get. Oh, hold on. Looking at the comic right now. You have no idea. I entered a commission chat and I accidentally used her badge as an example and I freaked out. I'm like, what if Wisteria sees it? Oh my god. Oh my god, yes! I showed you guys the picture last time at the draft. I forgot. I'm reposting this because this is too perfect. I save all your pictures, like you have your own folder on my phone because I love them. Whenever I have like a bad day, I go through and I look at them because they make me so happy. Yeah, I did that once. I almost did that with Julia once. I was drawing her something. And I went to send it to her for her art advice on her own surprise present. That was fun. Am I blind? Where are all my browns? You know what, Julia? Too soon. It's too soon. Accurate. That looks gross. Why does it look gross? I don't like that it looks gross. That's okay, we'll still make fun of you for it. I make typos all the time and I always get made fun of. We do it out of love. I like how brown in Cali art is yellow. Egg. Chad! And Michael! Don't forget Michael. Very true. Brad, Chad, and Michael. Quite a few men around these parts. Whenever I think of typos, I think of every single iPhone user, and I was one of them. Every time you type chibi, it goes autocorrects it to chino. First world props. I keep wanting to. I always start with their ear tips first, and I can't. And I keep like going there, autopilot, and I can't do it. It's very confusing. You know what's funny? I've seen that a few times, and I thought that's where the joke was from, but I didn't want to seem like a stalker, so I didn't say anything. I've seen that on some of the posts. I'm like, oh, same though. Ew, my white smudge. Yes. I concur with that plan, Julia. Julia, is this you texting me? I'm in like that summer mood, and I really want there to be a carnival, but there aren't any carnivals. Oh, but she got back from their meet, their fur meet. I've had fun. Those things are awesome. Yeah, I want a plush of Akui so bad, but almost everybody turns me down because she's very complicated. So it's a very love-hate relationship with plushes. I love them and I want all of them, and I can't get. Yes. Yeah, honestly, low-key, I've probably stalked every Facebook. Oh my god. Amino plush maker, and you'll probably see me in the comments being like, "Hey, do you do quotes?" It's funny, my dog begs for fruits and vegetables. Like, you can eat a steak in front of her, she would not care at all. You grab a freaking apple in your lap, like freaking out in your lap. She's a little dork. The anger. Much anger. How dark is this? Not that dark. that I needed. That's not the right color I'm holding. Hi, cat. My marker is dying. It's very upsetting. I just ordered a bunch more Ohuhu markers. I knew. Yeah, I threw my pen, and the cat's now trying to take it away from me because he likes pens. Yeah. Hey, we are equal opportunity pet lovers, and if you have a cactus, that's awesome. Oh. Low-key almost forgot a very important detail that most people forget, and it bothers me. I don't think Julia's here anymore, but Julia knows the story of why Akui has that one brown dot and why it's very, very important. I got my mom a cactus, or a succulent, or both, at, for Mother's Day last year as a joke because she has a black thumb and she kills all of her plants, and she killed it too. So now I don't get her plants anymore. Yeah, I think I told the story on one of my streams, and I don't think I ever made a post about it. Actually, I was thinking about doing that one day, like why Akui has all the different markings she has and what they each mean. Oh my god, when we first got my bulldog puppy, I was in honors history in high school when I was a youngin'. And it was the second weekend we had her, and she got into my binder and pulled out my honors extra credit homework assignment and literally ate it. And my mom had to write me a note and send me to school as a 16-year-old human person with a note actually saying that my dog did indeed actually eat my homework. And my teacher laughed. I was so afraid. He's gonna think I'm cheating and he's gonna think I'm lying, blah blah blah. I was so worried. And he thought it was hilarious. And we actually took pictures of her right next to the pile of what was left of the homework, which wasn't much. And she had a little piece hanging from her jowl. It was ridiculous. Good times. I love my puppy though. Other than that, she's a good puppy. Yeah, I'm like, I was freaking out. My mom thought it was funny at the time. I did not think it was funny at the time. I think it's funny now, though. But, like, when I went to school, I'm like, he's gonna think I'm not taking this honors class seriously, because they don't let just everybody take honors. Like, you have to sign this, like, contract that you'll take it seriously and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, he's gonna think I'm not, and I'm gonna get kicked out of honors. Now I'm never gonna graduate, and I'm never gonna get a job. Like, I was freaking out. And my teacher thought it was hilarious. Oh, I want to shade this, but I kind of want it to stay simple so it's readable. Oh, so I was telling you guys, I wish there was a way I could, like, forward voice messages I've gotten from random people, because I got one last night, and it was funny because I was in public when I got it, and I almost listened to it, like, in the laundromat. I'm like, oh, this is probably harmless. And it was this guy talking about how he wanted to be my romantic partner, and it was an amino user. And he was, like, going on and on. It was, like, a 43-second thing, and it's kind of concerning. But in a funny way. But still concerning. One time there was somebody going around on Amino saying that they were my fiance. That was interesting too. I mean, ironically, and I don't know if I should think this is funny or not, but I'm gonna. I got a lot of commissions from whoever it was saying that they were my fiance. Because actually, the reason I found out was somebody literally messaged me and they're like, "Oh, your fiance is really doing a good job at advertising you. I've seen you everywhere. I want to buy this and that." And they ended up, like, ordering a bunch of stuff for me. And yeah, there's just this person randomly going around who owes me a ring, apparently. I still don't know who it was because they wouldn't tell me. Yeah, it was like last year. And I know the person who was telling me that wasn't the person who was the one going around claiming it, because I know this person. But they're like, yeah, like, he's going around saying that. I'm like, ew. That's a little weird. It's funny, if you look in my drafts, like, of all the posts I never ended up posting, the title was Who Owes Me a Ring, and it was gonna be about that. I'm like, hey, listen, if you're gonna pretend to be my fiance, the very least you can do is, like, that or something. Like, come on. Like a ring, a Letterman jacket, something. Lunch. Oh my god, my first hour of Furry Amino was somebody PMing me and asking me if I liked to roleplay like 80 times when I wouldn't respond, like, right away. So he literally sent me the same question like every minute on the minute. Like, I don't know how much of a committed, relationship me and this whomever they are person are in. I don't know if it's a ring situation or I don't know if it's a lunch situation, but if you're gonna be my fiance, I need at least one of those things. Give me food or get me a ring or something, man, because it's the least you can do. How dark is this? At least this is dark. That's dark. Unless the ring was expensive and you could sell it and then use the ring amount of money to buy ring amount of food. Oh my god, yes. Like, remember those ring pop lollipop things? That counts too. That's ring and food, so that's like a win-win situation. Yes, yes, never mind. Just get me macarons. Those things are the best things in the world. Literally like an 18-wheeler just full of them. And yes. I love those things. I looked up how to make them once because I'm really into baking and all the cooking shows and everything. And then I looked up how to make them. It's just a whole bag of nope. So I just buy them from Trader Joe's. Macaroons are the coconut. I like those a lot too. I know Wisteria doesn't. The little like cookie things made of like coconut and some other type of magic that binds them together and sugar. So those are macaroons. Macarons are those little stackable circle cookie-like things that have a filling on the inside. Hold on. Got this. I'm going to do macarons not very much justice at all. It's going to look like a cheeseburger, actually, the more I'm thinking of it. But those kind of cookies. Yes, they're two different cookies! Macaroons are the coconut things that are sometimes dipped in chocolate. Macarons are those little other things. Macarons are awesome. The problem is that a lot of Americans pronounce them the wrong way. So that's why like a lot of people call macarons macaroons, and it pisses me off because they're not. I prefer macarons to macaroons, but I do like macaroons too. But they have to be done right, and many of them aren't. Oh my god, Julia, I was watching Chopped, and they were talking about cheesecloths and how it separates the curds and the whey, and now every time I hear whey, I just think of you. Wait, you mean it's not a plant? Talk about living your whole life as a lie. If you like coconut, you'll love macaroons. If you're not a coconut fan, they'll be really gross to you. They're an interesting texture, too. I was telling my mom that story, the I'm taller than you story, and she almost died. I legit, I don't know. I mean, I was always standing, like, whenever you and I are together, I'm, like, usually at least a foot away from you. I mean, I thought, like, you and I were the same height, man. Yes. Yeah, I literally, my whole life, always thought whey was, like, I don't know why, like, my brain did this, but, like, it combined with, like, wheat. So I always thought that whey was, like, a plant type of thing or derivative or something, and then Julia told me what it actually was, and now I'm just like, ugh. Little smuffler. Yeah, me too. I was always like, oh, it's like oatmeal or whatever, and that's like an oat or wheat type thing. And then Julia told me what whey really was, and I was like really grossed out because the whole curdling process and then still making or deeming that edible is just really nasty. Oh man, I need to figure out if I want to. I think I want to shade this in blue. I'm the worst. Like, I can type really quickly on my phone, but you put me on a computer and it's like a freaking alligator trying to type. It's like one claw at a time. Like, I cannot type. So somebody told me, I don't know if it's true or not, and if you guys know, please let me know. I heard a rumor that these types of gel pens are UV reactive. The little moon ones. Because I've been using them in a lot of people's badges, and I never knew that they might be UV reactive. I think that's kind of cool. But I don't have a black light, so I have no idea. Ooh, I can use a wood lamp. I show everybody that Coke badge. That's like still Julia. That's the person I was just telling you that I showed you the Coke badge with the star-shaped bubbles. That's really cool. Pyrite's the one who drew that. I literally just showed her like 2 days ago or 3 days ago. Oh my god, can you? But you know what's funny though? The people at my externship site totally would. They'd be like, "You do it. You go in there. You check those markers out." Yeah, I heard somebody say they're UV reactive, and I did not know that, and I've been using them on like all the time. And they might be like, "That's cool. I'd want to know that." I'm googling it now. What brand of pen is that? Well, you know what? Never mind. I'll look it up later. Time to shade in blue. Yeah, okay. Just wanted to make sure. Creeping out my mom the other day. The Liberty Mutual commercial was on, and I literally just did the entire thing by myself. I saw a meme that made me laugh about traditional artists where it's like you'll spend $20 to get a marker that's like incredibly close to the color slash not color white. And I think that's like so accurate. Like you'd think if we're gonna spend money on markers, you're gonna want it to be like very vibrant, like out there colors, and it's like no, the ones that are very, very close to white are my babies. I value them very much. Donde está my pencil? So I'm literally this big of an idiot that sitting down and not moving, I still managed to lose my pencil. Oh, I found it. I will be right back, guys. I'm gonna be just like 2 minutes. I have to go get something to drink. Oh no, I'm still going. I just want to grab a water from my dining. You're my spot cat. Oof, let me double check the chat. Just scroll up a little. Ah! I want to see it though. I bet it's awesome. Mashi, you're here! How was the meet? You have to tell me everything about it, and you have to send me pictures on Amino. And oh my god. Hey, excuse me. Aqua. Oh, that's true. I'm microwaving it right now. Oh, hi, buddy. I did not mean to smack you. I gestured right into my cat's face. My boy. I don't know if you were here in the beginning of the chat, Julia, but he was literally just, like, making a little weird chirp sound and, like, running back and forth. My goof. Liquefied clear kid cuisine. That's what's in there. My new scientific discovery. Coloring so loudly. I'm sorry. I want there to be like the teeny tiniest kind of a dropped shadow thing going on. Just because otherwise I feel like it looks boring. There we go. Oh, I kind of want this shading to be darker. I make so many noises when I draw, and it's really funny because I never realized it until I started streaming, and I'm like very extra aware of myself. And I just am aware of all the weird sounds I make as I color things, and if I drop a marker, I squeal, like... Good times. Oh my god, one time I was at the school library at Mercy in the quiet zone, and it was midterms, but I had finished all my midterms early or something like that, or they were 2 weeks later, so I wasn't like stressed out, but it was midterms time. And I was drawing a sad like vent thing for Aqui, just like crying, and I was making a very sad face, and somebody came up to me and asked me if I was okay. And I actually was. It was just like an experiment to see if I could draw like sad faces. And I kind of felt bad because he probably thought I was very stressed out over exams. And I really wasn't at that point. I was just drawing. Julia, I told you I lost it and I can't find it. I have to print out another one. What do I want to do with my life? Hold on. Boop. Boop. Yeah. Shiny nose. I actually do want to reprint that out though. But first I want to do a species sheet. Stop fuzzing. Because I get a lot of flack from potential customers that like I only draw fluffy animals, and that's because I only have fluffy animal characters, and most people don't ask for me to draw not fluffy animal characters or non-canines. So I'm making like a little chart of like drawing a bunch of different just like generic cartoonified characters as like a little like, yes, I can draw other things, like please stop kind of thing. So once I do that, I'll do the Liquid Kid Cuisine. I love it. I'm showing everybody because it's really good. I like it. I love the way you do ears. Ah! Mashi, these all look amazing. I don't know if you're still in the chat or not. I get so happy for people when they go to cons and stuff like that because it seems like such an awesome experience. I should check my email real quick. Hold on. Check my PayPal. Just in case, like I said, if that person sent over the money, I'll switch from personal art to they haven't yet. Okay, cool. That means I get to keep working on this. Can you imagine if we all went to a con, like all of us together? Yeah, like I want to go to Anthrocon because it's Anthrocon, but then like I'm so terrified of crowds and I can barely go to Walmart that I'm kind of like, maybe I should do a smaller one. I think we'd have so much fun. I mean, none of us would sleep at all, but you don't need sleep for like you won't die if you don't sleep for a couple of days. You'll just be uncomfortable. But we can run on excitement and coffee. That's what coffee's for. It'll be just like finals. You don't sleep for 3 days. You'll be fine. Just sleep when you get home. That's what home's for. So a lot of like the professional looking artists use this brand of white gel pen. That's what I started out with, the Sakura Jelly Roll. But I don't like it as much. I feel like it doesn't. But it's thinner, so I like it better, I guess, for eyes. I don't know. Struggles, people. Honestly, if I was with like a friend I really trusted, so like Mashiga, I would totally be fine with you. I'd be fine with anybody, I think, in this chat, honestly. Like, I'd be fine, but I know I couldn't go to Anthrocon by myself, so I'd just be in a little ball. Yeah, I'd have to go with friends. That has to be a thing, so I have such bad anxiety with that kind of stuff. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like, what I would do is, like, the day before, just sleep a lot. Like, a lot of extra sleep. And then go and have a good time. And then also plan on, like, crashing once you get home. Because I remember, Julie, I think this was last year, so this is before externship, so I had to be, like, small animal and, surgical nursing, where we didn't sleep for, like, 3 days, and then the 4th day we just were, like, dead. Yeah, like, I want to go in, like, a year or two when I can, like, first of all, be able to take off of work. Oh my god, you need to resend me that picture of me looking incredibly soulless so I can, we still got it. I'm saying it as you just sent it. You need to send me that picture again. Because I don't think I have it on the new phone, and honestly, that picture is just the best. Like, it accurate. Yeah, that's me. And I have, like, a stutter when I get nervous. I'm always like, I sound like an idiot. There we go. Oh my god, yes, that's the word. I hate lining. I was just complaining about that, like, a couple minutes ago. Lining's, like, my least favorite thing to do. If there was a way I could, like, magically pick the pencil lines that I wanted to finalize and just tap them and then they turn into inked lines, I'd be happy, because I hate line work. With a passion. Ooh, I have a glitter pen that I can use to make life better. See, I'm a big 5-year-old, but my mom's a 5-year-old too. So at her school of literally 5-year-olds, because she's at elementary, they have a book fair, like the Scholastic Book Fair. And my mom saw this pen. It's a Jelly Roll pen, but it's light blue and it's glittery. And she went to the Scholastic Book Fair with a bunch of 5-year-olds, stood in line, and bought me a gel pen because she's awesome. It has a cute little shooting star on it too. It's like really pretty. I love using that kind of stuff for the eyes because I feel like it gives them extra life. I have to reline that again. She is the best mom. I love her. She's so supportive with this stuff too, because I'll be like talking about you guys, and if I don't know your real name, I'll just be like, oh, so you know this person or that person, like using their personas names. And then she'll stop me and be like, is this a furry friend? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, oh. Like, she's so supportive with it, which is awesome, because I know a lot of people don't have that experience. Glitter drop shadow. Because we're too good for regular drop shadows. you're not. Ooh, I do not regret that decision at all. That's exciting. I like when that happens. There's so many times I'm like, this will be a great effect. I'm gonna do it. And then I do it and it looks awful and I just ruined the whole thing. Huh. Just like that. Oh, okay, hold on. There, it never happened. What smear? That doesn't happen at all. What are you talking about? Lies. Yeah, like I don't like this eye very close up, but at the same time I know like no one's gonna be looking at my art piece from like 3 millimeters away from it. There. Alright, well I guess. We are forever gonna be magic. That's. I was telling somebody about that. Yeah, because I was gonna be like 3 inches, but I'm like 3 inches is too far because you can't really tell at 3 inches. You really need to be like right up on it, like cornea touching it. Tono pen. Oh my god, we had a resident doctor at the animal hospital, and she went to test this little Pekingese's intraocular pressure with the tono pen, and she like slammed it into this dog's eye, and the dog like yelped, and she's like, "Oh, it's really elevated." And I'm like, "Of course it is. You like slammed it into her eye. Like, it was really bad. It was like very uncomfortable." Yes, cause I'm like, you shouldn't like in my head. I'm like, you shouldn't be doing it that hard. That's not the amount of pressure that you need to test the intraocular pressure. And then her shadow doctor, like the one she was shadowing, came over. She's like, "Oh, actually, you want to use gentler pressure to better assess blah blah blah." And I'm like holding this Pekingese, and I'm like, "Oh my god." It was awkward. But it was funny because that's the doctor I really like. Um, and she came over to me afterwards and she's like, "I saw you wanted to say something, but I didn't want to put you in a bad position, which is why I came over." Like the two interns working together. Oh my god, my back. I think that's it. I don't know if there's anything else I want to do to it. Oh, Oh, see, I'm so used to awake snoring because of the bulldog that, like, I forget that that's not a normal thing for other dogs. Where's my white colored pencil? There. Okay, so that's cool. That's the first one done. No, you didn't ruin it. You did not. I don't believe you. It's honestly so perfect. Like, you can't ruin it unless you literally cut it. Thank you. I'm really excited. I have one type of cardstock I might use, or I might use that tape. I want to see how it looks next to the tape first. I kind of want to do another one. It's terrible. I didn't even realize your name changed. Like, I still knew it was you, so my, like, brain didn't register. I'm like, yeah, of course it is. To Julia really quick. I have an important decision to make. I'm also going to need to make another one if I want it double-sided. I bet it still looks amazing, honestly. I love the way you drew that. Like, and it's like, that's like my favorite piece of Aqua, to be honest with you. Trying to decide if I should light box this and just make another one of those, or do something else. I kind of don't want to have to plug in my light box because I'm lazy. I'll bootleg it and see if that works. That does not work. That's upsetting. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. Yeah. Very bright. I know, it's funny. My mom just got me the laminator machine not that long ago. And I always have like that little moment when the last part of it is like slowly rolled into the machine. I'm like, I'm never gonna see it again. It's gonna get broken and it's never gonna come out and it's gonna come out folded. I always worry. I drew that too low. Well, nothing I can do about it now. That's the time I wish I could do digital. Just be like, whoop, and move it up a little bit. I'm usually not the one saying it. I'm usually the one being told to shut up, nerd, to be honest. Ooh, that sounds really cool. I love holographic stuff. I'm like, always like, I love those so much. Oh my god, that's so funny, Wisteria. Yeah, I was just listening to it because I like to check Amino periodically just in case, like, the first time I streamed or my stream just decided to just turn off by itself. So now I, like, compulsively check. No, no, I'm sorry. Hey, Julia, no, if you're here, you know what you should be doing? Working on a reference sheet for your persona. That'd be nice. You should do that. Everyone should peer pressure her into doing that. Not that I condone peer pressure, but I'm just saying. Kamuka needs a ref. Oh, that was my hair. It's ridiculous. Ah, do what? Did I miss something? Ah! Everyone's in all caps. What happened? What do I need to know? Oh, yes, Julia, yes. Yes. Make it a thing. I will check Amino right after I pull this line. And also this line. I'll do the ear after I check. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm sharing that. Oh, I just made my whole freaking night. Oh my god. I almost feel bad for my new followers. They're probably like, what the hell is happening? Oh, the cake pop. I'm saving this picture. The best thing. Oh my god. I love you guys so much. No, that was the best thing I've ever seen in my whole life. Like, that, yes. Oh my god. I love it. I need to stream more often. They're always like the best nights ever. Julia, did you see the engagement announcement? Do you want to be my maid of honor? Wait, so our cake topper could either be Akui and Mashi, or Mashi Vel, and we can save money because it's 2 for 1. Please confirm. Yes. Hi, Delta. You missed the crazy. Good crazy, though. Yes. Yeah. Now I want to see if anybody else like commented or anything on it because I think this is the best thing to ever happen. Oh my god, yeah. Friends, we are gathered here today in front of the large fan because everyone's overheating in their fursuits. We're also gonna marry some people, so we're gonna do that. Are you really making a pole? Because I want a boat in the pole if you're making one. Oh. I still can't get over this. The best thing that's ever happened in the world. I feel like finding Aku's ref now and being like, the ring pop is a not optional accessory. Must always be drawn with a ring pop. Yo, if I ever get a fursuit in my life, I'm gonna get an accessory. Like those little prop things, and it's gonna be a giant, fluffy. Yes! Wait, seriously, who commented that? Yes! Chicken nuggets. I actually think it would be a really cute, like, if I ever got married to another furry, like, have it be, like, inside jokes. Like, the whole cake, instead of it being, like, elegant and, like, stuff, it's gonna be like, oh, a fake kid cuisine box. Or, like, a hashtag. Like stupid, silly stuff like that, because I feel like that'd make the wedding more special. Oh my god, instead of cake layers, it's kid cuisine boxes stacked up on each other. It's not even a cake, everyone just literally gets chicken nuggets. Oh my god, or it's like buffet style with all the different kid cuisine things, like that horrible pudding that changed colors because of the sprinkles, or like the chicken nuggets, the mac and cheese, like all of it. Oh, this needs to be a thing. This is the best thing. Hashtag best wedding. Yes. Oh my god. Kool-Aid, that's all you can drink. Can you imagine though if one or both of us was wearing a white dress with Kool-Aid? Like we would like if we dropped it, we'd look like one of us murdered someone. Honestly, I was just thinking that. I'm like, I kind of want this to be a real thing. This needs to be a real thing. I need to draw this now. Oh my god. I can make us badges where Mashi's in a tux and Akui's in a dress. And they can join. Yes. Oh, this is awesome. This needs to be a thing. I'm doing something for a reason, I promise. You may now boop the bride. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, if I could animate, man, whole thing would be animated. I'll go vote on it as soon as I finish this heart. I'm dying. This is the best thing. It's literally 50-50. Oh my god. I love when that happens. Low key, I kind of wish this would be featured. I think it'd be really funny. Oh. This is so great. Oh, I'm trying not to laugh really hard because I'll snort. Ooh, I want to see it. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? I need to see it, and this needs to be in my life all the time. Ooh, that's actually like a legitimately good flavor. I've had that. This is so awesome. I love this. Also, Mashi, I'm not still if you're still here or not, but you're getting this in the mail when it's done. Just to let you know. Um, that is a very good question that I don't know the answer to. Um, don't judge me. This is like a 2-second dress thing. So like the front legs, maybe something like that, with like a tail hole. Because then the legs would be like in there. And that I don't know. Ooh, like sitting, it'd be like a mermaid, right? This is the best thing that's ever happened. I love it. My little pony. Oh my god. I know. I almost want to like find them and be like, "Hey, you still kind of freak me out a little bit, but thanks, because this is the best." Make the noses squeezed. Wisteria, I'll throw the bouquet of like tossed sketches. Like instead of flowers, I'll take sketches I never finished and make them into like roses, and then that'll be my bouquet, and I'll throw it to you. I think that should be a thing too. Like, like the longer the stream run on, the more crazy it got from like finished piece to like, yeah, yes, this is the best. Hashtag best wedding. Look, Geppetto, I'm a real boy. Aqua's never really been drawn to Anthro that much, so I don't have like a reference for her. But like, if you want to go for it, totally go for it. Because she's not like it's totally up for interpretation as far as her markings go. Because I know they're like kind of weird. Should our wedding invitations be this "Hello, my name is" thing? Oh, it's the best night ever. Actually, kind of want to go to the what's the word for it? Jesus, the pharmacy at near my house that makes color copies, and I want to make a copy of this. Yeah, if that's okay with Rain. Because I might take a copy of this and make it the back of that. I needed a back that I would like. Right, so normally I was going to stop the stream at 9:30. It is now 10 o'clock, and I don't want to end it until this is at least finished, so thinking 10:30? If that sounds okay with everybody? I gotta wait for it to dry now. I can start erasing Julia's in the meantime. I don't know why it keeps fuzzing out. There we go. Okay, I thought you meant calves as in like baby cows, and I was like, you had baby cows and you didn't tell me? And I was about to get very upset. But that's not what you meant. Coloring time. I think I'll just use my CalArts to make life easier. Why 423? Where are you? Oh, there it is. I'm just blind, apparently. Focus back in. There you go. So I'll be celebrating my college graduation and my wedding at the same time. I'm the luckiest girl ever. This is awesome. Wait, really? Oh no. Oh my god. Oh my god, I hope not. That's really funny though. I mean, I'm down if you're down. Let's do it. I think some people aren't reading the bottom strikeout, so they're thinking that we're actually engaged. That's too funny. In the interest of legibility, I want to very minimally shade this. I like low-key want to make a scrapbook of all of the memes from every single chat, because I feel like there's like 2 or 3 really awesome ones every time. And I would love to have like a little book to go through one day of just all the memes, like Aqua in a top hat, getting married, kid cuisine. Like that, I want to write them down in a little book and then work on a retroactive kind of thing. 20 votes and it's still 50-50 on that wedding cake topper thing. Oh my god, yes. Like, have Aqua be the one wearing the dress, probably, but have the top hat. Oh my god, this is the best thing. I low-key have to look at Mashi's ref for a second, because I don't think I've ever drawn him facing that way. The other way. You can't see which way my hand's pointing. Sorry, friends. I just realized that as I'm pointing off camera. There we go. Let markers dry. Oh, I have a Copic in here. That's exciting. That might be the right color I need to. Close enough. Aqueous isn't that on par either. I have to make your black darker. Best wedding. Yes. I'm gonna take a picture of it and I'm gonna post it on Amino. Oh, I didn't add no shinies to Mashi. Hold on. It's not done yet. Now it's done. Can't forget the nose shinies. They're the best part. That should be what the bride walks up to. Like, instead of Here Comes the Bride, it's just Crystal Vision Center.
Like it's gonna rain all day tomorrow. Coming out, it's heading into Philadelphia. They had to cancel the game down there. No, let's go. We're going out. Go for a walk. I'm not gonna see him before the game tonight. I'm not gonna put up with that. You know? But I mean, it looks like it's gonna rain a couple times between coming up. The temperature's gonna get warm.
Alright, finally got a good picture of it.
One day in the 80s and another it's gonna be in the 70s. So that doesn't feel like the rain. I'm not gonna do. It's gonna be bad. You know what I mean? Because remember, we're still gonna be going into the summer and the droughts are possible. We're only an inch and something above normal. That's not a lot for a drought.
Oh my god. I'm gonna make an awesome post about it. When I laminate this and have it card stock back and everything, I'll take another picture of it and upload that too. I think that was like a fairly productive, kind of. I mean, I should have gone a lot faster. Because I think we've been streaming for like 2 hours and I made 2 of these. In theory, though. Oh, I'm gonna make an awesome post. Alright guys, so I think now that I finished, I'm not going to be able to finish another one in time. But I think I'll probably close the stream out now since I probably won't get too much productive done, probably. I won't be able to finish another one before my mom gets home from work. But thank you all so much for coming. Honestly, I think this is the most fun stream yet, and I'm going to be posting about it now. I've gotten some good pictures of the best wedding. And I'll make a post about it too, so you guys can share it and see it. You guys have an awesome night, and thank you all so much for coming. Honestly, this is the most fun I've had in a really freaking long time. This was awesome. Oh, I know, our wedding night's gonna be great. Good night, everyone. I love you guys.